everybody, and welcome to Photomikes Garage. Alright, today we're in the FRS, the Scion FRS, and we're heading to a secret location. Okay, it's not secret. Okay, we're heading to the government surplus auction site for the federal government of Canada. Okay, so it's not very far from where I live, so I'm heading there right now. And my purpose is to check out some of the auction vehicles that are coming up for auction. They have a number of different vehicles from the National Defense Department, as well as of course the RCMP, which is the Royal Canadian Mounted Police up here in Canada. That's our federal police force up here in Canada. And of course they use Crown Vics, which they're now auctioning off, 2009s, 2011s, and I'm going to check a few of them out, and they are often a very good deal, and this is a way to get a very reliable special vehicle on the cheap. So I'm going to check them out. I'm going to show that to you. I'm going to put a few bids in and we're going to see what happens. I'm pretty excited. I've already had a Crown Vic before, and they're very reliable, awesome car, and a lot of people like them, so they're pretty easy to sell if that's what you want to do, and you might even make a profit. Man, it sure is a beautiful day for a drive. We had a lot of rain yesterday, but today it's just turned out just fantastic. Just have a look. All right, we've arrived at the location, all parked up. Let's go inside. All right, we're in the lot. And as you can see, there's a lot of really interesting cars here, including police interceptors. There's a Crown Vic down there. Lots of interesting cars. So let's have a look around. Okay, here we have a 2011 Crown Vic, and lot number 9493, and minimum bid on this car is 500 Canadian dollars, which really isn't very much. That's worth less than American. As you can see, this car is very interesting. It has had the push bumper, and it leaves marks, of course, in the bumper. You can repaint the bumper. You've got faded headlights, not too bad. And one thing I like to check is the steering linkage. It's a good idea to check the steering linkage right there. Can you see that? Okay. You want to make sure that's not too rusty, because as you can see, it's exposed. Let's see if I can get this to focus. It's exposed. I'll just go wide. It's exposed, so it rusts easily, and that can be a problem. It's very exposed. This one looks in really good shape. Okay. Then we'll just check the oil. Okay, that's almost at the top. That's not too bad. Haven't got the keys for this car yet, so I definitely want to start it up and hear it idling. Another thing you have to worry about with these cars is that sometimes they have a crack in the plastic manifold here. That's a known defect, and that can cause a leak, a antifreeze leak that goes in the valley. So sometimes you can see antifreeze down there. I can't see anything right now. That's looking good. And let's look at the rest of this car. It's got snow tires on, got some tread in the front. This wheel is in really good shape, nice and black, sort of like a satin black. These cars all have little nicks, and this one's got the covers on the side mirrors. That's good. Sometimes they're missing. And of course you've got holes in the roof. You can buy plugs for that. They're 3/4 inch white plugs, and so you can barely tell. And we got some dent right here. Tires have some life, but they're almost worn out. Yeah, these wheels are actually pretty good, because these commonly rust like you would not believe. Okay, no rear back seat. So you're gonna have to get a rear back seat from the wrecker for this one, because it doesn't come with it. Otherwise, and of course they had a cage in the back, and that's been cut out. You can see the holes where that was. And you have the ticket light was right in that little hole right there. That's been removed. And otherwise, it's not too bad. Yeah, another problem with these cars is that sometimes the steering wheel chunks out. The foam gets loose. There's a chunk out right there. That's not so good. So let's start this one up and see how she runs. Starts up right away. We've got a strong battery. And geez, almost no gas at all on this one. Yeah, that's right, no gas, but no engine light. We got a tire pressure warning, but no engine light. That is good. And we cannot see the official calibration. Now that can be fixed. They've stated that it's around 175,000 kilometers, which is good. Very good. Let's make sure everything works. So, air conditioning. And she blows cold. So this one's in pretty good shape. You just have the odometer problem, which can be fixed. All right, now it's a good idea to, let's turn this down a little bit. Air conditioning is working. That's good to know. Radio works, fantastic. Okay, now let's just put it through the gears. Reverse. Drive a little slow, but then they're all slow. Okay, that's good. All right, very good, very good. And yeah, this one's a good one. And no spare tire, but the trunk is ginormous. Making my little notes here, and I'm definitely gonna say that this one is worth bidding on for sure. This is lot number 9493. Okay, here we have a blue Blazer. I saw this one online, it looked pretty good, but up close there's a ton of scratches. Of course, this is an older vehicle. It's a 2003 Chevy Blazer, and it has only 95,000 kilometers. Now that's kilometers, not miles. So that's extremely low mileage, even though it looks kind of beat up. Someone looked like they used it as a push vehicle here. But yeah, these are really cool vehicles. These cars were around at the beginning of the SUV craze. Oh, look at these. Oh, tons and tons of scrapes everywhere on this vehicle. Whoa, not good. Air conditioning is working. So it's got air conditioning, a little bit of wear on the upholstery. It's really not a bad car at all. Yeah, see, there's wear on the upholstery. I don't know how cold it, oh. Okay. Yeah, air conditioning's working. Ooh, that's nice. Oh, lots of tread on these tires. This is definitely a good buy. Okay, another good idea is to put it through its paces. I'm not allowed to drive the cars here, of course. They won't allow you to drive the cars. But you can put it into reverse, neutral, drive. Okay, everything is working. Right, air conditioning works. I think this car is a good deal. Yeah, it's a 2003 Chevy Blazer, and except for all the scrapes, this is actually a fantastic deal. I'm definitely going to put a bid on this one. Okay, here we have a 2011 Crown Vic with 184,000 kilometers, which, as you know with these cars, is not a lot. It looks pretty good. The bumper, the front bumper is in really good shape. Doesn't look like it had a push bar. That's good. The usual little nicks and crack. Got some rust on the wheel, nothing big. A little bit of rust here. Okay. Interior, got a slight wear on the seat. The steering wheel on this one is nice. And let's open up the hood and check out the engine. Okay. Okay, we got the hood open. Oh, this one looks in really good shape. Yeah, I think they clean the engine compartments on these cars because it's always cleaner than my cars at home. So always check the steering gears right here for any rust. This one has a bit of rust, and when they're really bad, you can actually feel the play in the steering wheel. But this one's not too bad. Tires have some tread on them, a little bit of rust. Missing the side view mirror covers on the back here. And let's have a look inside the rear. Oops. And it comes with the rear seat. The vinyl is, like usual, in really good shape. Rear bumper's not too bad. Oh, we got a spare. Quite often they don't come with any spare tire. This one's got the spare in this giant trunk. Okay, so let's start her up. Start her up. Seats are not too bad. Missing the traffic parking ticket light, missing that. Okay, we got a weak battery, but it started up. It started up for sure. Okay, we have 184,000 kilometers. We have a check engine light. That's the only thing to worry about. If you have a check engine light, could be a serious problem, maybe not. I can hear a little bit of valve noise. A little bit of valve noise on this one. Yeah, it's got like a really rapid little ticking sound. Looks like some creature had a nest right here. That's not good. That's not good. Okay, we'll put the transmission through its paces. First of all, we'll go to reverse. We've got a little bit of rattling noise. A little bit of noise when it goes into gear. Yeah, a little bit of noise when it goes into gear. You also have the airbag light on. Okay, so we got a couple of things here. Okay, that Crown Vic looks like a caged animal. See, they got a barrier and they got the wall, the gate. They don't want this one to get away. This is a 2009 Crown Vic with 183,000 kilometers. Again, very low. Minimum bid, $500. I got a feeling that this is going to be the best of the whole bunch. Although it does have a push bar marks here, you can repaint that. A little bit of condensation in the headlights, that's quite common. Paint looks good. Really good tread. A little bit of rust on the wheels, standard things. It's got the searchlight on the outside. It's got the covers. You want to have those. And let's have a look inside. Okay, so the usual wear and tear on the front. And again, there is a back seat, which is great. It looks in good shape, yes. Okay, let's check this out. First thing you want to do is pop the hood. And let's see. Yeah, the upholstery's not too bad. Oh, look at this. It's still got the ticket light. That is nice. I like it when they do that. Very good. Okay, again, really clean. Wow. Really clean on these engines. It's so clean. Yeah, that's impressive. Okay, there's the steering shaft right here. You can see that. This one looks in good shape. I don't see a lot of rust. Let's check the oil. And oil is a little low, a little low. You can see where the add dot is there. It's a little below that. So a little low. And let's have a look over here. A nice Optima battery. No sign of any nests in here at all. Plastic manifold looks good. Everything looks pretty kind of, oh. The hood tried to crush me here. The hood tried, it's a little weak, but that can be fixed easy, no problem. This tire looks good. And let's have a look at the trunk. The usual holes on the roof, again, they can be plugged up. Oh, we got a spare tire. Oh, look at this. It's got the jack, and it has the rods to get the rear doors working so that people can actually get in and out. You may or may not want to put those rods on depending upon if you have teenagers or not. You might want to keep them locked in the back, you know what I mean. Okay, let's close this trunk. Got a few weeds over here to get out of the way here. Okay, let's go ahead and start this one up. Also, I noticed that this one does not have the key fob. It has one key only. That is annoying. But I know that you can buy aftermarket key fobs and get it programmed for your car. So it can be done. But right now, just the one key. And let's start her up. Starts up good. 183,000 kilometers, not bad at all. Idles right away. No check engine lights, very good. No check engine lights. Let's check and see if air conditioning is working. Ooh, that's powerful. Powerful. Oh, right away I can tell that's working. Air conditioning is working, that's really good. Oh, there you go. You want this, that's cool. All right, let's turn that down so you guys can hear me. A little bit of chunking in the steering wheel, it looks kind of worn out. Still usable. Let's see if the seat controls work. Yes, they do. Let's see if the windows go down. Windows go down. Oh, looks like the rear windows are not working right now. Let's see. Oh, this one does. So the right rear window is not going up and down, so that's another little detail, but not a big deal for me. Okay, this car looks good. Let's see what it's running like on the outside here. This hood is trying to kill me. This just came crashing down here. Let's just open this up again. Okay. This is the best of the bunch in my opinion. There's very little valve train noise. It's running very smooth, very, very smooth. Yeah, this might be the best of the bunch right here. One more thing, you can check the idle hours on these vehicles by pressing this little button here. Again, there's the hours, 8,589. That's a little high. That's a little higher than I would like. The last Crown Vic I had was very low idle hours. This one seems quite high. Okay, this is the last Crown Vic I'm looking at here in the lot today. This is a 2011 Vic with 183,000 kilometers, which is pretty well standard. Minimum bid of $500. And right away it's missing the mirror covers, but that's not a big deal. We'll just pop the hood. And oh, the upholstery on this one actually is in pretty darn good shape. A little bit of chunking on the steering wheel. That's not a big deal. Got all the keys on this one. Oh, this one's gonna have a bad battery. I can tell that right away. There's no lights on coming out at all. Okay, so we got a bad battery. Gonna have to jump this one. It's missing my ticket light. I kind of like that. It's missing that. It's got a full seat in the back. Looks good. And the interior looks pretty good shape actually. Look at the rear trunk. Okay, we got the jack, but no spare tire. Oh, this is bonus. We got the package tray that the police officers use to carry all their equipment. They don't usually come with that, but this one actually has it. That's nice. Good tread on the front tires. Oh, you got sort of like the faded headlights. Not a big deal. I can polish that up. Oh, no push bar on this bumper, so it's nice and clean. Another really clean engine compartment. Surprisingly clean. Okay, we got a little bit of rust on that steering column. I don't know if you can see in there. It's got a little rust compared to the others, but still perhaps not too bad. Now let's check the oil. And oil is right up, looking good. This side of the car looks great. Still got tread on the tires. A little bit of rust in the wheels, not a big deal. Looking good. No, just a little dent here. Looks good. Oh, missing this. Okay, let's see if we can boost this car. Okay, I've got my wonderful Genius battery starter attached. Let's see if it starts. We got lights and it starts. Yeah. It's got 183,000 kilometers, low. Oh, we got an engine light. Why is there an engine light? Okay, let's check the idling hours. Idling hours are 3,967. I don't know if you can see that. Can you see that? Focus, focus. Anyway, that's pretty good idling hours, but we have a check engine light. Okay, this one does have a check engine light. Otherwise, it's quite nice. The battery is dead, so it would need a new battery. But otherwise, this one's pretty good. So it's just a matter if you want to take a chance with that check engine light. I don't know. All right, that's it. I've checked all my Crown Vics. I'm going to also that nice little Blazer. I think I'm going to be putting bids on a few of them, maybe 2, maybe 3. There's a lot of great cars here. And there's some good deals if you know what you're doing. Now, I don't really know what I'm doing, but I'm still going to put the bids on the cars anyway. That one is nice. That one that's caged up right there, that's the best. Whew, getting hot. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. I had some help there from the security guard. He got all the keys for me so I could start all the cars and check them out, so I appreciate that. Everybody's very nice and courteous in this whole place, so yeah, thanks to GC Surplus for letting me look at the cars. Now I gotta go home and decide which ones I'm going to bid on, and I might bid on 3 and maybe get 1. And what I'll do with the car is I'll drive it, have some fun, fix it up. I might sell it. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but it's just kind of fun to get a deal, right? To get a deal is definitely fun. Now I'm back at a totally different kind of car. Oh man, I just love this car. It looks so good. It looks so good. It's a little dirty. Looks good though. Okay, thanks for watching Photomikes Garage. I will see you next time.